All right, so here's the flight report of our radio controlled J20. So here's the bottom line of what we found. The plane is unusually aerodynamic. It flies much faster and smoother and sleeker through the air than we were expecting. You know, that kind of triangle Delta canard setup, the way that, the limitation of the tails, it's got 2 tails rather than 4. The second thing is its slow speed stability. It's incredibly stable. Because it has control surfaces way in the back of the plane and way in the front of the plane, that just enhances your maneuverability without even needing thrust vectoring. Now the high alpha abilities, that is where by far it's the best ever. Now what's the point of high alpha? High alpha, you got to picture it like motorcycle guys doing a papa wheelie. It's kind of the one stunt to do to show off your ability as far as how slow and stable you can fly, and it also shows off how maneuverable you can be. So the higher you can get that nose up and the more stable it is, the better your numbers are going to be across the board as far as dogfighting and all that kind of stuff, generally speaking. So when we see a plane like this, come all the way up, stay completely stable. You know, these are a lot of barriers that this plane has broke through that the F-22 cannot do, the F-18 cannot do, the F-35, the Eurofighter, etc., etc. I mean, they can do great high alpha, they can get way up there, and same with the Russian planes, but not with the simplicity that this plane does, because the entire airframe is designed to be comfortable in high alpha, where all the other planes have to kind of force themselves to get in high alpha and then they're struggling to maintain it. You don't get that kind of feel here. This plane can get its nose way up, and because of those tails, this is key, those rudders are behind the airplane. Because if they were where most planes are, they would be blocked by the wing. You're losing your yaw stability and it slides out. Its maneuverability is off the charts. In fact, we crashed it doing test flying because it was so maneuverable, I couldn't control it. Just move the sticks a little bit and it would just flip itself backwards. So you have all these control surfaces all over the plane doing everything. Pitch, roll, yaw. I mean, that thing can move. So you can make this plane bigger and heavier, oh, I don't know, like the Chinese did, and you're still way over maneuverable. You're going to kill the pilot anyways. It just works. It really works. So, I mean, this would be the only plane that I could ever give a 10 out of 10 for as far as just passing all these tests. So tell us what you think. Leave us some comments in below of what you think of the airframe. What do you think would be better and why? How do you think it compares to US planes, European planes? Next Monday, we'll be back with more RC videos. And know if you're getting into RC, if you want to design planes like this, if you want to just fly around the backyard, we have an RC Ultimate course. All the questions, everything you want to know. Basically, if I were to sit down with you for a weekend and mentor you how to get into RC, what to start with, what to stay away from, what to invest in, how to save the most money in the long run. That's all together. All the guesswork's out of it. We recommend all the places and the parts where we get our stuff. It's just the fastest, most efficient way to get into RC, but then also the steps to get up to our level, learning how to do the advanced mixes and tips and tricks that we apply so you can do your own scratch building and your own test flying like we do, because it's really not that hard when you know all the secrets. All right, be back next Monday with more videos.